right, well, we are back with the third and final hour of the Knights Table. All right, and win one more thing with you.
They took my Komodo.
I know it ate your Komodo. It was
No,
sad.
it's they removed the emote.
They got
It's
rid of the
gone.
emote.
Yeah, they got rid of the Taco Bell and Old Spice emote, so there's no more Komodo for me.
No.
What?
They got rid of
No more
90% of.
sloth.
There's no sloth. There's no Shazam emotes. No superhero emote.
No Mr. J.
They cut ties with a bunch of promotions.
Oh, they didn't cut ties. It was just over.
Yeah, it was just over. They can get them back, but they're gonna have to kind of
Goodbye,
just do a
sweet
new
prince.
Well, on my second thing, when I typed it the second time, it showed up for me.
Because you need to refresh. You have to refresh it.
Well, balls to that! I'm keeping it open forever. No, it'll eventually go away. Sadly. Well, suck.
I know. What do you need me to roll though?
You don't need to roll anything, but you know that scabbard you have.
Okay.
You hear a click.
I'll take out the Anort scabbard and try to put the sword in it.
It fits.
Aha!
I just jump at that. I was deep in thought.
You can inform everybody as to your sudden exclamation as to what the scabbard was.
Ah.
Because they don't know. They've never even seen it before.
They never asked. I presented it to
I've seen it.
yeah, because I
I
presented it.
assumed it was his holy symbol.
I presented to Gargoria. So they
Gargoyle. Oh, yeah.
Gargoya.
Yeah, but you never explained the fact that it couldn't fit any sword.
I explained it to Gargoria. They weren't paying it. Not my fault. They weren't paying attention.
I was busy eating.
He was busy eating.
I was busy making insults and other things.
But yeah, there's also the other people in the room. Kane comes over. And she's like, okay, what are we so excited about? You got a fancy sword, and then you put it to a scabbard, and then you yelled really loud.
The scabbard I actually made in a haze, fueled by divine inspiration, and it didn't fit any blade until now.
Oh. Well, that explains the sudden noise.
Yes.
Okay. And then she heads back to the desk. Make sure you use that well. And definitely do not lose it.
No.
I guarantee you there are some collectors who'd want something like that. So yeah. What do you guys do? It's only been roughly an hour since you got back.
Oh.
And did all your investigations and
What
stuff.
time is it?
Let's see. You guys got up at around, let's say, 7... choose 7 or 8.
Probably
7:30.
Okay, so you got to the church at around 9. You spent your time there. You got back at around 10:30, and
Oh my
then
God.
you did your investigations here. And so it's maybe about noon by the time you're done with your rest.
We need the lights.
And we if anybody's okay with it, could we just basically just fast travel to a more darker time of the night?
We can
Wait
do
till
that.
nightfall.
If you want,
know
we can fast travel tonight.
Do we know where the
That's what I was
lights
about to say. Do we
pop
know
up?
where this is?
Have we talked to the guy about it yet?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, they have talked to the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if they've investigated it, then yeah, I'm okay with just time slipping tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Time keeps on slipping.
You know it's to the in the eastern direction. They don't really have a pinpoint direction. They just know there have been strange lights. They sent out a scouting party, and that scouting party has not returned. And it's been
So it's a rescue mission.
it's been a while now. A rescue
we're
mission
beyond rescue.
/ find out what happened. I need to get a
Okay.
haircut.
We hit the fast forward to next objective button in The Sims.
Fast
Okay,
travel to quest
so
location.
so if we were playing XCOM, we were hit the start scanner button until a certain time appears and events start happening.
Yes.
Okay.
Or for WoW, it's fast travel to quest.
Oh, they have that
Location.
now?
Oh, okay. So it's not WoW. Diablo. We can just fast travel with our map.
Oh, Diablo with the teleporting. All those magic
Turkey.
circles. Magic
Stay a
teleportation.
while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
He dies. Spoilers.
Not that anyone nowadays plays
Dragon
Diablo
Gate
for
does
the
not die,
story.
it simply
anyways.
goes away.
Diablo!
I'm okay with going to the
Would you
location.
like to see my Horasic cube?
And waiting.
Okay, so you want to go until it's like just turning to dusk? Or...
Probably just start. What time do the lights usually start showing up?
You guys never asked that. Other than night.
We can wait until
night
the
is the thing you got.
sundown and go ask.
Oh, you're waiting till sundown, and you're gonna go ask the Dard when they come out.
No! Bad. If we have the opportunity to go ask, we go ask
Yeah,
now.
we would have the opportunity during the day to go find someone and ask them, hey, what time do these lights usually start popping up? Because they failed to ask. My companions failed to ask that when they originally had spoken with one of you.
Well, nighttime. Generally, after all the natural light is gone, besides the moon and the stars.
So don't come during sundown and dusk. Got it. Thank you,
Yes.
sir, for your
Yes.
time.
Yeah, sun's completely down.
And we'll wait for that time then.
Okay. So you wait till then, and then you head out. You pass the guard and they say, "Be careful out there." And yeah, you head out.
Oh,
So let's see. Someone who is leading the party, like who is navigating this forest and doing all that.
that'd be the Dragoon.
He would be in the front for sure.
Yeah, I'd be in the front for sure.
Okay,
I'm squishy.
so you're making sure that people are stealthy / not walking into an ambush / all that.
Yes.
Okay. So roll a... That'll work. I was going to say a survival check, but okay.
I think survival would have been a better roll. Oh well.
Oh, well.
Well, that works.
Who cares?
After about 6 hours of wandering out there, in no real direction, other than east, you've generally been going east, but winding back and forth, trying to cover terrain. You spot said light, or a light, and it's just kind of waving in the air like this.
Is it wispy, sort of will-o'-the-wisp kind of looking for a description?
How long are you taking a look at it
I'd look
to
at it for a
determine
little
that?
bit.
Huh?
I was just more for a description on like what sort of the light looks like. Like, does it look more like a wispy sort of light? Does it look more like a lantern light?
From this distance, it looks like it could be either.
Okay.
But you do know it is not at like a hand, like if someone was holding it or anything. If they were holding it, they'd have to be really tall and holding it like this.
They have to be about my size.
Yeah. But you do notice that it doesn't seem to be illuminating anything around it.
Interesting.
Can I make an arcane check?
Go ahead. Get this thing on the right thing.
That's another 20 for you, though. That one's on the wrong side
I
this
know,
time.
but still, it's 3 20s in a row.
Based on this, there aren't many spells that cause light that don't cause illumination. So you're not exactly certain it's a
I was
spell.
thinking magical creature.
May I roll religion?
You can roll religion if you want to. You're thinking creature.
I don't know.
You don't really know anything about things like that. If you're thinking about creature, roll a nature check as well.
Well,
Okay.
which one do you want me to use?
I'm actually combining them both.
Okay.
11
or an 11?
So from what you've studied in the past, you do know that there are some creatures that have these sorts of baubles as if it were a lure or something. You also know that there are things like a wisp, a will-o-wisp. But as to what this thing is that you're seeing right in front of
Obviously,
you,
no idea.
you don't know. Because right now this is the only thing you see.
It could be a trap. How far away are we from it about?
You do notice that it is moving away from you.
Luring us towards something. Stay on your guards.
Yep.
Very cautiously continue forward towards it.
Okay.
Healthy.
Oh, do you need me to
It's a
switch to the break
hand.
screen? Okay. Okay.
I'll start being stealthy at the sight of this.
Okay. So, if you're going to be stealthy, everyone roll a stealth check.
Oh, God.
I'm not necessarily just going to be stealthy. I was just keeping an eye out.
Two of
I'll roll it.
Okay, so...
Oh, no.
Oh!
How the hell is the 8-foot paladin
Where are these when I'm in combat?
Wait, what armor do you have?
Chainmail. I'm at disadvantage.
You're at
But still,
disadvantage?
just
Oh,
where
so
is that?
for the thing being on the left side, you're kind of like, ugh. So you actually get the 9. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but still, just like, where is that any other time?
Okay.
I'm stealthy!
Okay.
Yeah, that,
So you proceed forward very carefully, you with your shield out in front and your newfound Fang of Bahamut at your side, also called the Blade of the Crescent.
do I just run into Win?
They're all invisible.
He stops moving, I just...
You do on occasion if you're the second one in line.
I probably am, given
Okay.
my squishy nature.
Then you do on occasion. You occasionally run into him whenever he stops, whenever the light stops. But yeah, this light just keeps itself out of
Okay,
your,
I've had
your
enough.
range.
I've had enough.
Okay.
How far away is it?
It is maybe about 300, 400 feet.
Okay.
Oh, it's too
You're
far
seeing
away.
it because it's kind of going around a large thing between the trees, and so you are able to see it.
Is the area starting to change at all? Are we getting into any sort of different sort of environment?
It's fairly thick, just your general forest. But from last time you were around this area, when you're up near Lucille, she gave you a task to do. You know that there are some caves around this area.
How are we not making progress with this light?
And it continues on its pattern.
Right.
It's pattern. Have we been walking in a circle?
Roll a survival check at disadvantage
Okay.
because it's night.
Obviously. Oh,
Okay.
well.
Well, that was win. Okay.
Eh.
Okay.
Again, another 20. Just not when I need it.
All the ones were earlier during the duel. Now it's all the 20s. Chat's loving it, by the way. But you know that you haven't exactly been going in a straight line. So you could have somehow started going in a circle, but you aren't exactly sure if you have or not. What you do know is that you have been going steadily east.
there a way we can cut? I'm thinking, can we like cut around it, like flank it, or is it going too far in front of us to try to flank?
It's been keeping equal pace with you, constantly staying at the distance.
Of course, that's
Could
why I
we
waited.
do like a round or two of running a little bit quicker to catch up with it, but still keep a distance?
You can try. It's up to you.
My light spell's just not good enough for this.
Is everybody okay with running a little bit to catch up? See if we can catch up at all. But we'll still keep.
I don't think I'm going to be much faster, but sure.
You may as well give it a try.
Wait, you said it's a floating light?
Yeah, it's floating in the treetops. It's maybe about 10 feet high, 10 feet up.
I could try earth binding it. Not sure
Okay,
what good that
it is.
would do.
It is like I said earlier, about 400, 500 feet off.
You
About
said
that
300
range.
earlier.
I did.
Yes,
300, 400. You said 300, 400.
Okay, 300, 400.
because my range is 300 on it.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to yet. We can still see it.
Okay. So what do? Are you gonna run a little bit? Or are you gonna? What are you doing?
Yeah, we can run a bit for see if we can catch it.
Okay. Does everyone agree to that?
I mean, Rubero's one that suggested it. I'd assume he'd agree with it. No, let's not do it. No.
Okay, so you all run forward a bit. For how long do you run?
Probably have like
Approximately.
2-3 rounds.
Okay, so a couple seconds, or
A minute.
18 seconds. We'll say that.
Okay.
Okay, so you run forward, and you notice that you do get closer before it starts to pull away at the same pace.
Do we ever get within 40 yards of it?
Or
Or
40 times 3 is 120. No.
I was
Math.
just hoping we would get to.
You know what?
40 feet.
I'm gonna do. I tell everybody to clear away real quick.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast light on one of my daggers.
Okay, you cast light on one of your daggers.
I'm gonna catapult the dagger in a straight line
Okay,
with the light on it.
I want you to roll a d20 to make sure that dagger doesn't hit a tree.
Okay.
And this is a very difficult roll. So
I know it is. Trust me. But I'm out of thoughts. Oh, not with that. It hits a tree.
Yeah. So you send it off about 100 feet before it just slams into the tree. And the dagger itself is destroyed. And
There goes
there's
my
a
light.
giant hole in the tree.
Well, there's a tree hole.
Don't tell Kane about that.
I won't. I'm not dumb. My brain is not that dumb.
I just wanted noting that wasn't me.
Again, I'm not.
Not my
that
idea.
dumb.
Okay, make
Well,
sure
there
you
went
expend
my
that
idea.
spell slot
You guys have
too.
any other ideas?
It's obviously trying to lure somebody.
Yeah, it's trying to lure us somewhere. At which point, it's a matter of are we ready to deal with whatever it lures us to.
Sure. You got a brand new shiny sword.
I mean, if we get 200 and get around 200 feet away, I can make it pretty scared to see if it'll actually do anything.
I don't think it's actually going to let us get that close. I'm content with following it to see where we go. We see where it takes us.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay, y'all agree with that? Okay.
It's a good idea.
We're gonna
So-
be very cautious.
All right, so you go back to your state of being very cautious and moving forward. And again, it keeps pace with you. Except now it's starting to shorten the distance. and then you see it disappear inside of a hill. You can see a hill from here, and you see it go into a hill.
Oh, a cave.
Can I roll something? Is there anything I could roll to kind of get an idea of where we are?
And that would be a survival check. But you already know you're in the area where you first had negotiations with the kobolds.
I just want to get a general idea of like how far away we've gone.
Okay.
Like, which direction would be towards the city again at this point?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Okay, you're rolling good on these. You are approximately, let's see, it was 6. It would be about 8 hours worth of travel. You approximate in a straight line to get here. You guys.
So we didn't do any turning or anything like that.
You have done turning, but you also it's approximately like 2, 3 in the morning right now. So it's been a bit of time. But to safely get here and at a walk, it would be about, I said 7, 8 hours. But yeah.
So how close are we to the witch's house? Which one was it, Lucille?
Yeah, Lucille. From here, you would be maybe 4 hours from her.
So she was about halfway between the city and.
Yeah, she was 3 hours away from the city.
I'm gonna look at Arcane and be like, some light over there.
It's a touch spell. I have to touch it. I mean, I could cast light on Wynn.
Does anybody have a bow?
No.
I've got a sword.
I have a sword.
I just cast light on my nose.
Okay.
How does that not blind you?
You now have a light right in front of here. So if you can imagine having like a big LED light right here, just constantly
that.
there, in a glow, it's just no.
Can we make it red?
You are very blinded right now, Ark.
Had a very glowy nose. And if you ever saw it,
Yeah,
you
okay.
even know it's a nose.
So
I
Ark,
turned it off, obviously.
you currently have night blindness now. You have to wait for it to come back. So yeah, do you guys get closer to where it disappeared or what?
I would with shield up.
Okay. Okay.
I have an idea.
He has an idea.
Oh, dear God.
What's your idea?
How much of an idea is it?
It's a cute
That's
idea.
barely a thought.
Can I see your shield?
I kind of like pulled my arm.
Tap it with a light spell.
Okay.
You now have a glowing ball of light on your shield.
Okay.
Shield Claire!
Is there any lens flare?
If
No, this campaign
if any
wasn't
of you are
directed by
wearing
J.J.
glasses, maybe.
Good news is this film was directed by Michael Bay with the explosions we had earlier.
Mhm. I'd also assume that in order to get out here, some of you would have a torch or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
would
that's
have
why
a
I-
light source on you. Okay.
So good. Okay, we've got our light source in front of us.
You do not need a torch anymore.
Okay.
Stuff the torch and put it away so your arms can be ready.
Okay. So you move forward with this. What?
Can I just go to the back of the group?
Yeah.
We're walking in the dark towards something, and we have someone with a beacon in front of him.
A beacon of hope. I'm a paladin.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're now at the back of the line.
It's
So
a
fine.
20-foot solid radius,
Okay.
and then a dim for another 20 feet.
Okay.
And it can be any color I want it to be.
So what color is it?
White.
Okay.
The one I put on my nose is red, though.
Okay. So it's a standard colored light, like the sun on your shield right now.
Oh, it can't be. Oh, it can't be colored. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say can be, because it would make no sense to have that in there.
Okay, it can be colored. I don't care. Okay, so you go forward, and eventually, you come to the mouth of a cave.
Which we've Scooby-Doo surmised that's what it was.
And inside, you can see a little
Can be.
light doing this, and then after a couple seconds, it goes around a corner further into the cave.
Of course it does.
Well,
Are we ready?
Hey, how close were we to that light?
To that light, about 60 feet.
I'm gonna cast Earthbind on it. I'm tired of this thing floating.
Okay,
I
what
was
does...
actually going to Eldritch Blast it
Oh God!
to see if it was
Okay, well,
being or just
Ark,
magic.
Ark, you said yours first, so yours goes off first. Tell me what Earthbind does.
Choose one creature you can see within range. It may not be a creature, but I'm gonna assume it is. Yellow strips of magical energy loop around the creature. The target must succeed on a saving throw, or its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0 for the 0 feet for the duration spell. An airborne creature affected by this spell descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
Okay, so basically it stops things,
Yes.
and it only works on flying creatures?
Yes. I'm assuming it's a creature. I'm
Okay,
taking this assumption.
and so what this basically does is it uses vines to grip them or something?
Yellow energy.
Yellow energy.
Don't ask
Okay.
me. I'm
I
just a
also
mage.
worded what I wanted to do wrong. I didn't actually want to hit it with Eldritch Blast. I just wanted to scare it by shooting
Okay.
near.
Well, as you cast this Earthbind, this yellow energy just flows from your hand and grabs onto this thing,
Uh-huh.
and it just snaps.
Well, it's not a creature. It's my natural assumption.
And what were you doing with your Eldritch Blast?
Shooting near it to see if it is like a determined thing that does a determined thing, or if it's like an actual person or being.
Okay,
will react.
do that, and then roll a perception check. A standard perception check for me.
Kapow!
Kapow!
Natural 20. Okay. As you do it, you scorch the wall behind it, but it you can definitely tell it does not look magical. It looks organic, and it looks like it's connected to a tail.
Oh.
Do we all see that because of the light from the Eldritch
Nope,
Blast?
only Signra does,
Okay.
I'm gonna be like,
because she
Really,
was
how
focused
do I
on
not
it.
see it? Like right in front of me.
I know, right?
I'm gonna be like, that's
spotted-
connected to something.
She spotted the very specific thing of where it connected to something.
Okay.
It looks like it's connected to a tail or something.
Oh, knowledge check, please.
Okay.
Can I
Can I
just
roll-
reference the one that I had already, since I knew about certain creatures that have this?
Yeah, you can.
Can I make an attempt at it? I'm assuming I'd be at disadvantage to begin with, off of what was described.
Yeah, you can make one as well. And
nature?
Dave, huh?
Yeah.
Nature?
Yeah, nature. So Dave, for you, I'm gonna give you advantage because you made the success on the roll earlier.
Am I rolling Arcana again?
You are going to be rolling nature
Nature.
this time around because you know it's not.
I choose the 9.
You choose to. You can't think of anything off the top of your head right now because of the information you just got. You're just trying to go through what it is in your head, but you can't come to any conclusion.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say to Wayne, it's like, the last people didn't come back. Can you use your sword and see if you can hit the tail part? I'll like try to point out where it
The
was.
bauble itself is gone.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fight the creature at some point here. Damn anglerfish monster tail.
Okay, with how long?
Bullshit.
Lane, what are you doing right now?
I'm just waiting at the back, waiting for them all to finish firing the
Okay.
spells and what have you.
While they're doing that, I'm going to say that your character is probably going to be glancing around, trying to make
Yeah.
sure they aren't ambushed by anything else. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, this is just lovely.
This is going to be bad.
Oh no.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear the dice roll. Okay, so you're looking around, and you think you see on the edge of the cave, a breastplate.
Guys, turn around.
No. You guys are still outside. You haven't gone in yet.
Do I see what he's pointing at?
When he points it out, you see at the edge of the cave on the outside a very torn up breastplate.
Oh.
Any sort of insignias on it?
It looks like the guard.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well. I mean, we can just close the cave.
The creature could probably burrow out of it, though. I'd rather rid the lands of this creature than...
You're right. Okay. Question is, how do we... Oh, start to make it have light. Probably want more light.
I can make a sound of like thunder in there if you want to.
What page is Earthbind in the book?
It's elemental.
Elemental evil,
Oh.
a companion.
I just want to see it to make sure I got it right.
I'm pretty sure it's a giant hand that comes out of the earth.
No, it says yellow strips of magical energy loop around the creature. I copied it. I literally copy pasted
That
it.
must be the level 2 spell that I'm thinking of that
Yes.
grabs people.
Well, the level 2 is the Earthbind.
I'm opening up the PDF right now. Oh, goodness.
I was assuming it was an airborne creature. If it's something that's walking, it's not airborne.
I am. If this is going on, I'm gonna make a sound of like I'm gonna make the sound of like a rabbit hopping,
Okay.
like hopping around or and making noises within the cave.
I got
Okay.
3 hit points back from that short
Yes.
rest.
Okay. Good.
See if anything happens from that.
Okay, you're doing what again? I just closed out the PDF.
I'm making basically the sound of animals inside the cave.
Okay. So as you're making the thing, you don't hear anything different from what you're making sounds in there. Yeah, you don't hear anything different.
Okay. I'd be like, I don't think it's I think it's looking for another human meal if it doesn't want any nice little tasty animals.
Well, I don't know. It might be after Tiefling too.
Nah.
They're chewy. Well, should we go in?
I believe we should just go in and deal with the creature. I think that's the most direct course of action at this point.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay. So
Everyone needs experience. We need to get the 4th level.
how do you proceed in?
I'm still in the middle.
I'd be walking in first with my shield, and I'd have my hand ready to grab my sword if need be.
You don't have it out?
I'd probably have it out, yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be a creature, not a humanoid at this point.
Mm-hmm. And you can probably gather from now it has been luring you.
Yeah. I would assume it was luring us to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you head inside, it's a fairly standard cave, kind of windy. But you go inside, You don't see the light any longer. After about 10 minutes of this, you come into this decently sized cavern with more paths to the sides and such, but you do see the light up in the air. That was a dog, but all you
That
see
was
is the light.
multiple dogs killing each other.
But yeah, you see this light, this bobble up in the air,
I'll
much
direct
higher,
the
much
light
higher than it
from-
was before.
I'll direct the light from the shield up towards the ceiling. Is there
Okay.
anything up there?
Stalagmites. Which is the kind of tight that?
Lights are from the
Tight.
ceiling, lights are from the ground.
Okay.
Remember, M is from the ground, T's hang down. Like this. T, and then M's go from the ground.
No. Remember, it is you've got to hold on
Oh,
tight.
I see it. Like the like
Hold
the
on
T
tight
part
to
of
Like
the
an
stop.
actual
ceiling.
tight, like it hanging down is the tight,
Yeah.
and the M's
Okay.
are the mites coming up from the ground.
Yeah, I get it. The T is like the ceiling, and this is the okay.
Uh-huh.
Stalactite. Yeah, you see a whole bunch of stalactites up in the ceiling, and there are some fairly thick stalagmites here on the ground where you guys are. But yeah,
How far away is the wisp?
about 60 feet.
I could do a lot to hurt that thing, but I'm kind of hesitant.
Can I attempt to do a crescent slash? I don't know how.
Something I haven't given you yet, but I'll tell you now. The distance on that is approximately 30 feet. So
Okay.
that's a 30-foot attack.
I'm gonna
Okay.
be like, should we? hit
So
it?
from here,
Could I move and do it?
it would be at disadvantage, but you could try.
Could I do a move action and still do it?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll move 30 feet and do the crescent slash.
Okay.
Just normal longsword attack to hit.
Let me see what Gargoyle
With him
has.
moving up and doing this, I'm gonna withdraw my.
Yeah,
dagger.
normal longsword attack, and not dex, still strength.
Oh, that's nasty. I'm still gonna miss because this is me we're talking about.
Yep.
Yep, you still miss. And but yeah, while you're there, I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
This is gonna go fantastic.
This is ending well.
Ooh.
I like the other one better.
We all do.
Because you have the light on, I'm going to say you had advantage.
Okay. I like the other one better. I'm
And-
taking the 24.
You see, like in the dim part of the light, what you see is this creature start to come out of invisibility, almost like a chameleon changing colors, into this purple, lizard-like form, and you can see this giant maw with large teeth interlacing, and as you look into its eyes, it doesn't look like your standard like predator. It looks intelligent,
I'd assume it'd be intelligent if
and
it's luring
just in the
people.
quick knowledge of everything you've done, you can tell that this is some kind of dragon. And
Oh, lovely.
You speak dragon!
And that's where we're going to stop. And it's grinning at you. And we're just going to stop.
Wait, we dragon come lots of gold.
We have 20 minutes!
I know, but Ludwig, don't you also have something at 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get experience for the first half of the?
Yes, you do. For that, and for doing it, in such a way that you basically you didn't kill anybody, but no one died.
But that's about typical
what-
for us, honestly.
What is your current experience again? 2250?
2225. 2250. Sorry.
2250. Okay, bring yourselves up to 4th level, so 2700.
Bah.
Do-do-do-do.
But
I
you
got
just-
some points.
You just did a horrible thing for for my DCs.
I don't know. Did I?
We're probably going to need it.
Yep.
But yeah, let me get the thing for you guys of what this thing looks like, and I'll put it in chat too.
I got 20. I can have.
I need to figure out what I get at 4th level.
I get an ability score improvement.
I get another cantrip and another spell.
You're a sorcerer,
yeah.
correct?
Here it is in here, and then here it is in Twitch chat. There you go.
I knew what it was.
That is what you guys are going to be fighting on the next session.
Gee,
Maybe fighting.
we're gonna have
Maybe.
to fight
We're
that.
pretty good at talking our way out of anything.
I don't know. This is a dragon that specifically lured you there, and it's probably hungry.
I don't think we're running away from this one.
Hey, good news is the Earthbind would have worked if it was in the air.
If it was in the air. However, this is a dragon. It has incredible strength. It didn't even have to flick much at all.
Don't tell it that. Look, it's power comes from the belief of others.
Power. I believe in fairies.
I disbelieve that dragon.
I disbelieve.
I rolled a 1 and got a 10.
By the way, it's still a critical fail.
That not for skill checks, only for attack rolls.
Oh man.
So that could technically beat somebody rolling a 6.
You know?
And you said we can get a feat or the ability score increase?
Yes.
Okay.
Either or. And yes, when you guys fight this, I want you guys to be immediately leveled up. So consider yourself to have that.
Are we doing the whole health thing where if you go
Yeah,
under-
because you took a rest, Win is at full health. So the only thing that you would not have would be your
spell?
the lay on hands. Isn't that a long rest to get that back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be the only thing you don't have.
My constitution plus my D8.
I still have
actually-
a lot of those left, actually. Anyways.
Actually, no. Because you guys spent so long just waiting for night to come around, that is technically the length for a long rest. So yes, you have this back.
Oh sweet, I got my spells back too.
Yeah. So all those spells that have been expended, besides the one Earthbind, are restored.
Yeah, I have another level 2 spell.
I don't know what I did with my. Oh my god.
This is gonna be interesting.
I have no idea what I did with my D&D documentation. Again.
Are we doing the whole Roth thing where we take average if we go under average?
Yes.
Sweet.
So basically, if you roll bad, you still get your average score. So half rounded up.
Oh, I wish I knew that.
for
I'm just
HP.
taking the ability score for now.
Okay.
He's already gone through and fixed it.
Oh, okay. Because I rolled a really bad con.
Yeah, I've actually fixed yours.
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you saw I was at 15
Yeah.
because I rolled really bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him was talking one night, and he was like, "Oh, that's not a bad idea."
Yeah, I already did that.
I know I re-downloaded the D&D stuff.
Awesome. All right, well, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and have some shout-outs for closing out. Dave, go ahead and give yourself some shout-outs.
Hi, I'm Panzer. You can usually find me racing Legend of Zelda, trying to rescue that damn bitch of a princess who keeps captured.
Princess Link?
No, shut up, Ludwig. Otherwise, you're not going to get a shout out because I'm going to keep talking. You'll usually
So
find me
when
playing
you actually
that
get 6.
or a retro game of some kind. I've been looking to get back into some Dragon Warrior.
Awesome. Cool stuff. And they can follow you where?
Follow me at twitch.tv/PanzerDave, or Twitter is twitter.com/PanzerDaves with an S.
Yep.
Because
His
somebody already
Twitch.
had the Panzer Dave.
Yeah, his Twitch name is just like it is on the screen. Omega! Shout-outs, man.
Yo. Basically, all I do nowadays is hang out here, so make sure you follow everyone else around here.
And just so you know, all the artwork that you see on the channel, besides a few select ones, all the overlays and such are done by Mr. Omega. So he's awesome. Bibberl. Shout outs.
I am the Bibberl. I play the D&D on this channel and Rothma's channel, along with Foot and other people. I'm trying to get back into casting, but my capture card broke, and I gotta get it fixed because I want to do WWE games.
Yeah, you showed that to me. The USB port broke off.
Yeah, the USB port just ripped off.
Don't buy Elgato cards.
This was before anybody knew how shitty they were.
So yeah, take that from this. Do not buy Elgato capture cards.
Besides the PCI one, that one's actually good.
You can get the PCI Elgato capture card. All right. And Ludwig.
Hi, I'm Ludwig von Damon. You may remember me from Sit's films as Hydro, the man with the hydraulic arms, Leper in the battlefield, and Get Confidence, stupid. You can find me on such channels doing mod work such as Jack Lefear, Slackaholicus, and Crumps 2. I also occasionally am known to stream myself on twitch.tv/Ludwig von Damon, and you can also find when I'm going live or doing other random things at twitter.com/Ludwig von Damon. I'm currently in a band in the Grand Rapids area of Michigan, and you can find us performing at Milligan's Pub at 10 p.m. on Thursday.
What instrument do you play?
I play bass
You play bass. Nice.
for the band, yeah.
Awesome. I did not know this. This is cool. All right. There's a reason why we always have him go last. He always comes up with some silly stuff. But yeah, you're here. I'm the Foot Knight. You can find all the rest of my information down below. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please go ahead and leave a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. Plus, you would get notifications for when I go live, which should be more often here in the future. With D&D, maybe some D&D prep. We'll see. And just other random things I feel like playing. I generally tend to play things on hard difficulties. Because I'm crazy.
And Monster Hunter.
And what?
And Monster Hunter.
Yes, I do play Monster Hunter on occasion.
Occasion.
On occasion. Currently it's Diablo with the recent season coming out, which is really fun. I like it.
I need to finish that. I need to get my character at least to 70, and I want to get the
Dude,
I want to get the quest stuff done so I can get the little tree ant guy because he looks cute as hell.
Just hop on with Dave and I, and we can get you there.
Yeah. Hello.
Blech.
Join our game.
Oh, you want to get there yourself, huh?
I got the 70 in 10 minutes last season because Cosby power leveled me like Torment 7 or something like that.
Oh, good Cosby. Good.
Cosby's
old
good people.
Yeah, Cosby's good people.
But yes, join us one day, Ludwig.
Join us.
Gobble gobble, gobble gobble.
All right. Well, that's us. That's everything. We're out. The next one will be, I'll post that in the future out on Twitter. Make sure you follow Twitter for any notifications and news. And other things I post about. But I
And
generally...
say hi to me at PAX South if you're going to be there.
Yes.
I wish I was.
I wish I was too. Because I could actually make it to PAX South. Was planning on PAX East, but can't get there. Anyways, all you, have a good night, have a safe night, have a wonderful night, sleep well, eat well, go to the bathroom well, all that good jazz. Anyways, we're out. Good night.